Hello everybody. Today we are going to start our first session in biology. We are going to study in biology the process or the characteristics of living things, which mean life process, such as nutrition, respiration, excretion, locomotion, reproduction, growth, and response. So pay attention, please, to discover the mysteries of biology, which mean characteristics of vital processes in all living organisms, such as nutrition, transportation, respiration in the first air. So we are going to study 3 chapters. Chapter number 1, we are going to learn nutrition and digestion. Chapter number 2, transport in living organisms. And in chapter 3, we are going to learn respiration in living organisms. Chapter 1, nutrition and digestion. Nutrition is one of the characteristics from which the living organisms obtain the energy, which is essential for life, required for all vital processes of the body. Nutrition is the scientific study of food and various modes of nutrition of living organisms. Mode of nutrition. We have 2 modes of nutrition. Number 1, autotrophic. Number 2, heterotrophic. So number 1, autotrophic nutrition means self-feed, known as producer, such as plants, which make photosynthesis, and some bacteria and algae which chemosynthesis. First, the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. First, holozoic nutrition, such as carnivorous, which is flesh eaters such as tiger, herbivorous, plant eaters such as rabbit and elephant, and omnivorous, eat both flesh and herbs such as human being. Second, parasitic nutrition. For example, medical leech and roundworms. They obtain nutrition from another living organisms and cause harm to it. Saprophytic nutrition, such as mushroom and breed mold, they obtain nutrition from decaying matter of dead bodies. First, autotrophic mode of nutrition. In green plants, the leaf contain chlorophyll pigment, which absorbs the light of the sun, and by the absorption of water from the soil and some minerals and carbon dioxide from air, the photosynthesis process occurs. Carbon dioxide plus water and light of the sun, it forms sugar, an organic substance, and oxygen, which will be released to respire by the living organisms. Autotrophic nutrition in green plants. Important processes, which are 2. 1, process of absorption of water and salts. Number 2, process of photosynthesis. So we have to study the structure of the root to know how the root absorbs its water and minerals. First, we have the main root, and from the main root extend the lateral roots or secondary roots. At the end of secondary roots, we can find or realize the root hairs. The secondary roots, its function is to fix the plant inside the soil. And the root hairs, its function to absorb water and mineral salts. So as we find in this picture, we will find the maturation zone of the root, elongation zone, meristemic zone. If we magnify the root cap, we are going to discover that the meristemic cells reproduce and divide to get the roots longer in the depths to reach the water and minerals. Root and elongation show root hairs with which the root hairs protrude gradually to form a root hair. At the end we call it the piliferous layer, contain tiny, very tiny root hairs, and its structure, as we are going to study, it is lined internally with a thin layer of cytoplasm which contains the nucleus and large sap vacuole. Its length about 4 millimeter long. Age do not exist for more than a few days or weeks, since the epidermal layer are lost from time to time and regenerated continuously from the zone of elongation. So what is the adaptation of root hairs to their function? It's an important question. Number one, they are large in number. The root hairs is large in numbers and protruding to the outside to increase the area of absorbing surface. Number two, they have a thin wall to permit passage of water and salts through them. Number three, they secrete viscous substances which helps these hairs to find their way easily among the soil particles and stick to these particles as well. Hence they fix the plant into the soil. The solution inside the root hairs vacuole is more concentrated than that of the soil in order to help the water to pass from the soil to the root hairs. I hope you're satisfied. So please like and subscribe to continue. Thank you.